She told me to buy a collar, but I ain't buy no collar. Instead, I bought some bubblegum. Bazooka, zooka, bubblegum. Bazooka, zooka, bubblegum. My mom's, she gave me a quarter. She told me to tip the porter, but I ain't tip no porter. I bought some bubblegum. Bazooka, zooka, bubblegum. Bazooka, zooka, bubblegum. Yo, my mom's, she gave me a dime. She told me to buy a lime, but I ain't buy no lime. Instead, I bought some bubblegum. Bazooka, zooka, bubblegum. Bazooka, zooka, bubblegum. My mom's, she gave me a nickel. She told me to buy a pickle, but I ain't buy no pickle. I bought some bubblegum. Bazooka, zooka, bubblegum. Bazooka, zooka, bubblegum. Mi mamá me dio a mí un beso para comprar un dulce, pero yo no quiero dulce, yo quiero bubblegum. Bazooka, zooka, bubblegum. Bazooka, zooka, bubblegum. Mi mamá me dio una peseta para comprar una paleta, pero no quiero paleta, yo quiero bubblegum. Bazooka, zooka, bubblegum. Bazooka, zooka, bubblegum. Mi mamá me dio a mí 10 centavos para comprar un limón, pero no quiero limón, yo quiero bubblegum. Bazooka, zooka, bubblegum. Bazooka, zooka, bubblegum. Mi mamá me dio 5 centavos para comprar un helado, pero no quiero helado, yo quiero bubblegum. Bazooka, zooka, bubblegum. Bazooka, zooka, bubblegum. Yo, my mom's, she gave me $1. She told me to buy a collar, but I ain't buy no collar. Instead, I bought some bubblegum. Bazooka, zooka, bubblegum. Bazooka, zooka, bubblegum. My mom's, she gave me a quarter. She told me to tip the porter, but I ain't tip no porter. I bought some bubblegum. Bazooka, zooka, bubblegum. Bazooka, zooka, bubblegum. Yo, my mom's, she gave me a dime. She told me to buy a lime, but I ain't buy no lime. Instead, I bought some bubblegum. Bazooka, zooka, bubblegum. Bazooka, zooka, bubblegum. My mom's, she gave me a nickel. She told me to buy a pickle, but I ain't buy no pickle. I bought some bubblegum. Bazooka, zooka, bubblegum. Bazooka, zooka, bubblegum. Yo, my mom's, she gave me a penny. She told me to buy some bubblegum, so I bought myself some gum.
The littlest worm I ever saw was stuck inside my soda straw. The littlest worm I ever saw was stuck inside my soda straw. He said to me, don't take a sip, cause if you do, I'm afraid I'll slip. The littlest worm I ever saw was stuck inside my soda straw. I took a sip, and he lost his grip, and then I felt him slip right through my lips. The littlest worm I ever saw was stuck inside my soda straw. I took a gulp, and he slid down right through my esophagus. He must have drowned. The littlest worm I ever saw was stuck inside my soda straw. He was my friend. He was my pal. He was my very, 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 very,
said a boom, chicka rocka, chicka rocka, chicka boom. Oh yeah.
One more time.
One more time.
Baby style.
Baby style.
I said boom, chicka boom.
I said boom, chicka boom.
I said a boom, chicka boom.
I said a boom, chicka boom.
I said a boom, chicka rocka, chicka boom.
I said a boom, chicka rocka, chicka boom.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
One more time.
One more time.
Opera style.
Opera style.
I said a boom, chicka boom.
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 I said a boom, chicka rocka, chicka boom.
Said a boom, chicka rocka, chicka boom.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
One more time.
One more time.
Valley girl style.
That girl style.
I said boom, chicka boom.
I said a 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 boom, chicka rocka, chicka like gag you with a
I
spoon.
said a boom, chicka rocka, chicka like that with a spoon.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
One more time.
One more time.
Your own style.
Your own style.
I said boom, chicka boom.
I said boom, chicka boom.
I said a boom, chicka boom.
I said a boom, chicka boom.
I said boom, chicka rocka, chicka boom.
I said a boom, chicka rocka, chicka boom.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
All right.
All right.
No more times.
No more times.
There was a moose,
There was a moose,
and he drank a lot of juice.
and he drank a lot of juice.
There was a moose,
There was a moose,
and he drank a lot of juice.
and he drank a lot of juice.
Singing whoa,
Saying whoa,
way oh, way oh, way oh, way oh,
way oh, way oh, way oh, way oh,
way oh, way oh,
way oh, way oh,
way oh, way oh, way oh, way oh.
way oh, way oh, way oh, way oh.
The moose's name was Fred,
His name was Fred,
and he drank his juice in bed.
and he drank his juice in bed.
The moose's name was Fred,
His name was Fred,
and he drank his juice in bed.
and he drank his juice in bed.
Singing whoa,
Saying whoa,
way oh, way oh, way oh, way oh,
way oh, way oh, way oh, way oh,
way oh, way oh,
way oh, way oh,
way oh, way oh, way oh, way oh.
way oh, way oh, way oh.
He always drank with care,
He always drank with care,
but he spilled some in his hair.
but he spilled some in his hair.
He always drank with care,
He always drank with care,
but he spilled some in his hair.
but he spilled some in his hair.
Singing whoa,
Saying whoa,
way oh, way oh, way oh, way oh,
way oh, way oh, way oh, way oh,
way oh, way oh,
way oh,
way oh, way oh, way oh, way oh.
way oh, way oh, way oh.
Now he's a sticky moose
Sticky moose,
with a belly full of juice.
with a belly full of juice.
He's a sticky moose
Sticky moose,
with a belly full of juice.
with a belly full of juice.
Singing whoa,
Say whoa,
way oh, way oh, way oh, way oh,
way oh, way oh, way oh, way oh,
way oh, way oh,
way oh, way oh.
way oh, way oh, way oh, way oh.
Hey, Bo Diddly Bop,
Hey, go dilly bop.
I've gotta get back to my block
I gotta get back to my block
with a pizza in my hand.
with a pizza in my hand.
I'm gonna be a pizza man.
I'm gonna be a pizza man.
Pizza man.
Pizza man.
I'm gonna be a pizza man.
I'm gonna be a pizza man.
Hey, Bo Diddly Bop,
Hey, go dilly bop.
I've gotta get back to my block
I gotta get back to my block.
with a jungle vine in my hand.
With the jungle vine in my hand.
I'm gonna swing just like Tarzan,
I'm gonna swing just like Tarzan.
like Tarzan.
Like Tarzan.
Pizza man,
Pizza man.
I'm gonna be a pizza man.
I'm gonna be a pizza man.
Hey, oh diddly bop,
Hey, oh chili pop.
I've gotta get back to my block
I gotta get back to my block.
with a baton in my hand.
With the baton in my hand.
I'm gonna march and lead the band,
I'm gonna march and lead the band.
lead the band
Lead the band.
like Tarzan.
Like Tarzan.
Pizza man,
Pizza man.
I'm gonna be a pizza man.
I'm gonna be a pizza man.
Hey, oh diddly bop,
Hey, oh chili pop.
I've gotta get back to my block
I gotta get back to my block.
with a cape in my two hands.
With the cape in my two hands.
I'm gonna fly like Superman.
I'm gonna fly like Superman.
Superman,
Superman.
lead the band
Lead the band.
like Tarzan.
Like Tarzan.
Pizza man,
Pizza man.
I'm gonna be a pizza man.
I'm gonna be a pizza man.
Hey, oh diddly bop,
Hey, oh chili pop.
I've gotta get back to my block
I gotta get back to my block.
with a lasso in my hand.
With the lasso in my hand.
Gonna ride my horse across the land,
Ride my horse across the land.
across the land.
Across the land.
Superman,
Superman.
lead the band
Lead the band.
like Tarzan.
Like Tarzan.
Pizza man, I'm gonna be a pizza man.
I'm gonna be a pizza man.
Baby shark, do 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 do, baby shark, do 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 do, baby shark. Mommy shark, do 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 do, mommy shark, do 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 do, mommy shark, do 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 do, mommy shark.
Daddy shark, do 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 do, daddy shark, do 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 do, daddy shark, do 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 do, daddy shark.
Grandma shark, do 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 do, grandma shark, do 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 do, grandma shark, do 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 do, grandma shark.
Grandpa shark, do 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 do, grandpa shark, do 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 do, grandpa shark, do 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 do, grandpa shark. Let's go hunt, do 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 do, let's go hunt, do 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 do, let's go hunt, do 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 do, let's go hunt. Run away, run away, do 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 do, run away, do 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 do, run away. Safe at last, do 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 do, safe at last, do 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 do, safe at last, do 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 do, safe at last. It's the end, do 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 do, it's the end, do 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 do, it's the end, do 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 do, it's the end. Baby shark, do 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 do, baby shark, do 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 do, baby shark. Mommy shark, do 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 do, mommy shark, do 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 do, mommy shark, do 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 do, mommy shark. Daddy shark, do 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 do, daddy shark, do 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 do, daddy shark, do 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 do, daddy shark.
Grandma shark, do 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 do, grandma shark, do 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 do, grandma shark, do 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 do, grandma shark.
Grandpa shark, do 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 do, grandpa shark, do 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 do, grandpa shark, do 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 do, grandpa shark. Let's go hunt, do 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 do, let's go hunt, do 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 do, let's go hunt, do 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 do, let's go hunt. Run away, run away, do 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 do, run away, do 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 do, run away. Safe at last, do 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 do, safe at last, do 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 do, safe at last, do 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 do, safe at last. It's the end, do 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 do, it's the end, do 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 do, it's the end, do 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 do, it's the end. Baby shark, do 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 do, baby shark, do 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 do, baby shark. Daddy shark, Daddy shark, Daddy shark.
Grandma shark doo 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 doo. Grandma shark doo 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 doo. Grandma shark doo 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 doo. Grandma shark.
Grandpa shark, Grandpa shark, Grandpa shark, Grandpa shark. Let's go hunt, let's go hunt, let's go hunt, let's go hunt. Run away, run away, run away, run away. Safe at last, safe at last, safe at last, safe at last. It's the
The princess Pat
The princess Pat
lived in a tree.
lived in a tree.
She sailed across
She sailed across
the seven seas.
the seven seas.
She sailed across
She sailed across
the channel too.
the channel too.
And she brought with her
And she brought with her
a Ricky Bamboo.
a Ricky Bamboo.
A Ricky Bamboo.
A Ricky Bamboo.
Now what is that?
Now what is that?
It's something made
It's something made
by the princess Pat.
by the princess Pat.
It's red and gold
It's red and gold
and purple too.
and purple too.
That's why it's called
That's why it's called
a Ricky Bamboo.
a Ricky Bamboo.
Now Captain Jack
Now Captain Jack
had a mighty fine crew.
had a mighty fine crew.
They sailed across
They sailed across
the channel too.
the channel too.
But their ship sank,
But their ship sank,
and yours will too,
and yours will too.
if you don't take
If you don't take
a Ricky Bamboo.
a Ricky Bamboo.
A Ricky Bamboo.
A Ricky Bamboo.
Now what is that?
Now what is that?
It's something made
It's something made
by the princess Pat.
by the princess Pat.
It's red and gold
It's red and gold
and purple too.
and purple too.
That's why it's called
That's why it's called
a Ricky Bamboo.
a Ricky Bamboo.
The princess Pat
The princess Pat
saw Captain Jack.
saw Captain Jack.
She reeled him in
She reeled him in
and brought him back.
and brought him back.
She saved his life
She saved his life
and his crew too.
and his crew too.
Do you know
Do
how?
you know how?
With a Ricky Bamboo.
With a Ricky Bamboo.
A Ricky Bamboo.
A Ricky Bamboo.
Now what is that?
Now what is that?
It's something made
It's something made
by the princess Pat.
by the princess Pat.
It's red and gold
It's red and gold
and purple too.
and purple too.
That's why it's called
That's why it's called
a Ricky Bamboo.
a Ricky Bamboo.
That's why it's called
That's why it's called
a Ricky Bamboo.
a Ricky Bamboo. The other day, I met a bear, a great big bear, oh way out there. The other day, I met a bear, a great big bear, oh way out there.
bazooka bubblegum, bazooka bazooka bubblegum. Mi mamá me dio a mí un beso para comprar un dulce, pero yo no quiero dulce, yo quiero bubblegum, bazooka bazooka bubblegum, bazooka bazooka bubblegum. Mi mamá me dio una peseta para comprar una paleta, pero no quiero paleta, yo quiero bubblegum, bazooka bazooka bubblegum, bazooka bazooka bubblegum. Mi mamá me dio a mí 10 centavos para comprar un limón, pero no quiero limón, yo quiero bubblegum, bazooka bazooka bubblegum, bazooka bazooka bubblegum. Mi mamá me dio 5 centavos para comprar un helado, pero no quiero helado, yo quiero bubblegum, bazooka bazooka bubblegum, bazooka bazooka bubblegum. Yo, my mom's, she gave me $1. She told me to buy a collar, but I ain't buy no collar. Instead, I bought some bubblegum, bazooka bazooka bubblegum, bazooka bazooka bubblegum. My mom's, she gave me $0.25. She told me to tip the porter, but I ain't tip no porter. I bought some bubblegum, bazooka bazooka bubblegum, bazooka bazooka bubblegum. Yo, my mom's, she gave me a dime. She told me to buy a lime, but I ain't buy no lime. Instead, I bought some bubblegum, bazooka bazooka bubblegum, bazooka bazooka bubblegum. My mom's, she gave me a nickel. She told me to buy a pickle, but I ain't buy no pickle. I bought some bubblegum, bazooka bazooka bubblegum, bazooka bazooka bubblegum. Yo, my mom's, she gave me a penny. She told me to buy some.
Good evening and welcome to Campfire Samish and Camp Kirby's virtual auction. I'm Kate Mills.
I'm Dan Mills. We're here to campfire to the future.
We're really excited about tonight's virtual auction. Campfire holds a space near and dear to our entire family's hearts, as all four of us are Campfire members and our girls both attend Camp Kirby's summer camp every summer, and we've actually attended as a whole family a few times as well.
Absolutely. Many camporees where I folded my 6'5" frame into those nice 5'10" bunks and just enjoy them, all that there is to offer. It is such a wonderful camp, being able to wake up, hear the ocean, being able to be out in nature. It's such a great pleasure.
Love it.
Hey, maybe you want to talk a little bit about your experience with campfire.
Yeah, I grew up in Campfire. I was a bluebird actually as a kindergartner, which we don't have bluebird level at Campfire anymore, but I grew up actually going to summer camp in Seattle at Campfire, at their camp in Seattle. And while it's a different camp, the memories that come from being at a Campfire camp are just, it is something that you can't replicate anywhere else. I'm so thankful for my memories being a Campfire kid, selling Campfire candy, making new friends, cooking meals. You know the song if you're a Campfire kid. And I'm just really grateful that we have an opportunity tonight to be part of this auction to help raise funds for both Campfire Samish. Will help keep our funds going, things happening here in Washington County, as well as Camp Kirby, which is a camp that has just been doing has done so many things for our girls alone, as well as hundreds of campers throughout our area.
Absolutely. I think this is different. You know, we can all admit this is very, very different than our usual auction down at the Swinomish Casino. We're able to have wine together, have live auctions, dessert dash, but it's still going to be fun. This is going to be a great time to support an amazing cause, an amazing camp, and a fantastic camp. So I think we are so excited. I personally absolutely adore auctions. My wife and I, we love the competitiveness of it. The great thing about auctions is friends become enemies, enemies become friends, bonds are built. Tonight, you may not be able to hip check an older person in order to get that free chiropractic session, but we're going to have fun, and you're going to hip check them online. It'll be a great thing. So, one of my favorite memories of doing the auctions is just, you're sneaking around. My wife and I, we always work in a team for auctions.
Yeah.
So one feigns interest in another thing while the other person is quickly writing it down. I'm not saying I get overly competitive, but did I learn how to write my bidder number and the dollar amount with my left hand while looking away? Yes. Yes, I did. Was it worth it? Absolutely. Kate and I, we love camps. We absolutely do. We were both camp counselors. Kate got to do some campfire camps. I worked at sports camps. And my whole life I felt like an affinity for being a counselor. Back in the day, I used to be the fun one, the one that would do a backflip, that would never wear a coat out in the rain, that type of stuff. Now, as I've aged, I'm the kind of guy that is worried, yelling at kids about insurance liability and wondering where I can plug in my CPAP. So we're grateful for the counselors that we have here. We're grateful for ones with names like Avocado, Skyscraper. I don't know if Skyscraper is an actual counselor, but it would be a fun one.
It's a great.
Yeah, but we're grateful for the counselors that they have, because these kids need fun in their lives, and Lord knows the parents can't provide it. So, like I had mentioned, this is a very, very different. This is not our usual auction scenario. It's been different for all of us. A lot of us were working from home. Our kids, they're going to school through Zoom. They've been doing that. I think I realized that it's a very different time. When I walked out and I was pouring some coffee and I saw my daughter sitting in front of her classroom, holding a pen, staring, I don't know where my pen is, so I'm just going to, oh, thank you so much. Staring at the screen and just putting her hand through here while she's making direct eye contact with her teacher. Now, the teacher, she's not going to say anything because my kid's seen some stuff. Here's my daughter looking like a grizzled war veteran in a unicorn onesie and just doing that. The schools, I love it. They call it a brain break. I'm on board. Anything that helps break the monotony of doing things online, that's great. I just wish that I could do that at my work. Well, I'm sorry, Mrs. Smith, but your husband's had a stroke. And it's going to be a very long recovery. We're having fun here. Trying to make the people that are working tech laugh, and that's how I'm going to get my energy from this. This is great. We are so incredibly grateful for Campfire, the skills that our kids learn at camp. They've learned so many different things. My daughter, one of her favorite things is the archery range, run by Olaf. And so we decided to help kind of fill the void of camp. We got her some bows and arrows. We got her a bow and some arrows, and she needs to go back to camp because you can't put a bow and arrow in the hand of a kid that's incredibly bored and also going through one of the toughest times of their life. Such an intelligent kid going through one of the least intelligent periods of that preteen phase, where you walk out and they're shooting arrows across a crowded street, and you ask them what happened. They're like, I don't know. They're giving me the same look that I gave my dad when I threw a can of spray paint into a fire. I was not a campfire kid. He's like, I don't know, just wanted to see what would happen. No, it is not.
Sure.
Our kids need to come back to camp. But one of the great parts of it is our kids learn leadership skills. They develop so much intelligence that comes with things like self-employment. It's great. My daughter, I was looking at her Google search history, and she was looking up how to make and sell your own herbal supplements. Can you guys imagine that? The hustle of a campfire kid, paired with the brutal honesty of a preteen. Ugh! Why does your eye do that? You need these. I need to go to leadership camp. Okay. Well, that's probably enough of me goofballing around. But we are here. We are so excited that you are here to join with us as we celebrate Camp Kirby, Campfire to the Future, the Samish Council. We're going to have a great night. We're auctioning items off. We're bidding on some fantastic live items that we're going to get into in just a minute. But ultimately, we are here to support an amazing resource for these kids in both the Whatcom and Skagit area. So thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for tuning in. And let's get into some auction items. How
Yes,
does that
I'm excited. Is everybody out there excited? Before we get going, we want to take some time really quickly to thank our sponsors. Because although we're virtual this year, we have been really grateful for all of the support from local businesses and places. We want to first recognize People's Bank. At People's Bank, our community service and giving programs are part of what helps our team members achieve the work-life balance they desire. Giving back is an essential component of what makes us a community bank. We are dedicated to providing support to the communities where we live and work. Thank you, People's Bank, for donating and being a sponsor this evening.
Thank you so much. You are a Bronze Star sponsor. Sorry, I got right out of frame. I'm going to put my
Where
arm
are you
around my
going,
wife so I
Dan?
don't go
Oh
anywhere.
my gosh.
My hands are cold.
Your hands are cold.
We also want to thank our Bronze Star sponsors, Rice Insurance, Smiley Insurance, and Safeway. Not the Safeway grocery store. You guys missed out on a golden opportunity, but the other Safeway. So thank you so much. We are incredibly grateful for your
Yes,
support.
thank you, sponsors. Okay, let's get started. We're going to start with our number one item here, and it is the Samish Island Crab Feed for 6.
I love crab.
This is valued. Thank you, Dan. I'm so glad to know that. Actually, I did know that about you. This package is valued at $450. Enjoy some surf on our home turf. It's a wonderful evening of crab, drinks, and a beautiful sunset on Samish Bay. Mark and Vivian will wine and dine a party of up to 6 with fresh crab at their waterfront home on Samish Island. You guys, are very close. It's very close to us. You could be driving to the waterfront enjoying this. And I want to mention that it has been noted here, they have a fully stocked bar. So you want to bring your friends, be ready for a relaxing and fun evening. Now, Mark and Viv will bring up the crab that morning, that day. So it's going to be the freshest crab experience that you could possibly get.
And it's going to be in August,
Yes.
which is the perfect time to be out on Samish Island, enjoying the beautiful views of Padilla Bay. It's
Yep.
going to be fantastic.
I'm really hoping that we fit on this because first of all, I love Samish Island. We all know that we know now that Dan loves crab. And so it's going to be something we fit on for sure. And remembering that in August, you bring your friends. So, you pick the people that you want to be with. So it's going to be way better than any restaurant experience you can have. No matter what's happening with COVID at that point, it's going to be the who you want it to be with. Great.
With a beautiful view. So thank you so much to Mark Rodesonder and Vivian Cucci.
Yes. And I do want to mention too, if you're not sure, I don't know if I mentioned this before. You can bid on these auction items right now. You can do it as we're talking about it. And I hope that you do because I've got my phone on here and I'm gonna try to peek here and see who's gonna put a bid in right now for this crab feed for 6. Like I want to see your name slide down on my little screen right here. All right. And if you need any help with that, I think that there's directions on the screen that will help you if you want to know how to get in, how do you even bid, how do you do that. It's all happening. Closing, this bid will be closing, let me say this again. The auction for these items will be closing at 9 p.m. EST tonight. So you have time to do it now, but you don't have all the time. So get in on the action as we go along tonight. All right.
And
keep it moving.
just as a note, these values that are on here, $450, I'm sorry. I don't know any friends that have a home on the water that are willing to feed you crab. So not only is there that cost of this amazing experience, it saves you a lot of cost of buying new friends. So this is really great. This is a great deal.
What are new friends running for these days?
More than $450.
More than that. Yeah, a lot of these packages, are actually there's an estimated value of home supply. We know that a lot of these are valued way more than what is actually listed. Yes. All right, let's keep it moving along.
To number 2, This is the perfect gift for the person that's looking to get into extreme sports, maybe a little bit of skydiving. Maybe you're about to take a long trip. This is the McCann & McCann Lawyers PLLC Estate Package. This is something that Kate and I actually need, valued at $500. McCann & McCann is your choice for local compassionate legal care. This full will package for two includes 2 wills, 2 durable power of attorneys, 2 directives to physicians, also known as living wills, and a community property review. So here's the important part. I work with people in healthcare. There are so many people that do not have these prepared. If you, God forbid, something happens to you,
Yeah.
and you do not have these things, you don't want things going to a court's society. This is an incredible package. A lot of us don't have it. Much to my chagrin, we do not have this. We will be trying to outbid each and every one of you.
Which
for
I
this
already know. I already know who is the current high bidder. And I'm going to just let that person know right now through the camera that don't worry. After I'm all done up here, I'm getting on that computer. So be ready to up your bid if you want to outbid us. For sure.
We are coming for you.
We are coming for you. Take
No.
that and all off. Oh!
Not
What?
not literally though.
No,
Virtually,
I mean,
let's
because we
keep
don't have
it
a
above
will
board.
yet.
Yeah.
So we don't want anything to happen.
And Olaf is the archery instructor.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
I'm a little bit afraid.
Yeah, we don't want him to.
So McCann & McCann, they are located in beautiful downtown Cedar Woolley. And very special thanks to Jeff McCann, who's previously served as a Campfire Samish Board president and also worked at Camp Kirby in his college years. This is great. We can't do this without the support of donors like you. If you didn't get a chance to donate an item and you are kicking yourself, you contact the council. They would love to take donation items, and they accept them early and often.
And absolutely, and just keep in mind too, as we go through the evening, that if you don't win an item or if you're noticing that you aren't going to bid on something here tonight, the Campfire Samish Council continuously takes donations throughout the year. There's no end date on a flat donation, and you can do that through our Altria app. And I think that Jeff McCann, like it said, he was serving on board in his college years. I mean, I don't know how old Jeff is now. But it's just a testament to once you become part of Campfire, if you've had experience with Campfire, you are forever a part of Campfire. So if tonight's your first night joining us, congratulations, you're now part of the family. Probably forever. So forever. All right. Are you ready for a whitewater rafting trip for 2?
Oh,
I know. This is really, really great. Orion conducts daily unhurried whitewater rafting trips on the Wenatchee River from May through July. Based in Leavenworth and established in 1978, Orion River Rafting also rafts the Deschutes River in Oregon, the Sauk River near Seattle, the Teton River near Yakima, the Methau River near Chelan, the Skykomish River near Seattle, and the Skagit River near Bellingham. All right, this is all donated by Orion River Rafting and Sean Wesson. And this is good. This package is good for a full year and a half from now. So if you're not sure, I really want to do that, but I don't know when I can get in to do that. Keep in mind, May and June are the most exciting months. You can go other months, but those are the most exciting months for whitewater rafting. I would assume because of the water and the spring and all of that.
You get that snow melt, all of a sudden you start getting those class 3s, 4s. You're not going to go on a class 5. You're not ready.
This one sounds terrifying to me, but maybe this is the year. We're like trying new things.
We got our will. We're ready.
We gotta win that other. We gotta win that other one.
We got to
first.
win the will.
I think this one is going to be great. This one's valued at $180. I think that the value here is going to be a lot more than that because you're not just getting a boat riding down a river. You're getting an experience of a lifetime here. So and exploring local, beautiful nature locally. I mean, all these places that we just listed are all within driving distance.
Go on a whitewater rafting trip down the Skagit River. You're going to see eagles, ducks, fish, parked cars, people fishing. It's going to be an amazing time. This is, I got to keep it up.
It's true though. We live in the most beautiful area.
It's gorgeous. And really, there's not a better place to watch some great eagles flying around, going to their nest. I don't. I love
Clearly,
eagles.
Can you tell we've been indoors? I mean,
Yes.
we've been inside, you guys, for months. All of us. We've all been doing our part, right?
I miss people like
Dan's like, I know there are eagles outside. I
Yes,
just
I'm gonna see.
haven't seen any because I've been inside. Yes.
So here is one thing I do want to say.
Yeah.
The great people at Orion,
Oh,
they are known
Sorry.
as the good guys in the white rafts. I got to take a whitewater rafting trip with my father when I was in 6th grade. I still remember it vividly. If you are a father, a mother, if you are a parent of a kid, this is a way to build a lifelong bonding experience. You can have some adventure. It's going to be super safe. The people at Orion are the best. And you're going to be able to have that wildlife, have the adventure of going down some rapids and being able to just bond. And then all of a sudden, you've got something that you are talking about 30 years later with your people.
Yeah. And I apologize for pronouncing that name correctly. I don't know. I just was saying Maureen. What's going on?
It could be.
All right. Whitewater rafting, trip for two. Wonderful. Now, we're talking about water. We're talking about being on the water. Tell them what's next, Dan.
Item number 4 is the whale watching lunch cruise gift certificate for 2 adults. Valued at $220, I'm going to transition to a normal tone. This whale watching trip is going to be fantastic. All I know is one time I tried to go whale watching. It was basically in a friend's boat. We saw nothing. We got sunburnt. We didn't pack enough water. That's not what's going to happen with this next one. This one is presented by San Juan Cruises. They're a Bellingham-based company that operates 4 deluxe tour vessels and is the go-to company for private cruises and functions on the water. This certificate is valid for 2 adults on a whale-watching lunch cruise. And it includes a tour of the San Juan Islands. What, ferry ride, that's going to run you like $50 if you're
At
going to
least.
at least. So already you've got some inherent value to that. And a lasagna lunch. You're going to hop aboard a fully narrated whale watching tour through the scenic San Juan Islands with an experienced wildlife guide on board each cruise. So this is way better than hopping on your buddy's boat, driving around, him not really knowing what's what. You're like, oh, I think that's a whale. Nope, it's another rock, Jeff. Not the Jeff from the port, but just generic Jeff.
Well, I'm going to mention as well that the San Juan Cruises has been committed to responsible whale watching since 19. So, when you're dealing with a company like San Juan Cruises, you're going to get a great experience, not just on board, but while you're out there. You may not be guaranteed to see whales, but it's going to be better than the being in your friend's boat trying to locate. They've been doing it for years. They know what they're doing. There's also an onboard snack bar with a full bar serving a selection of Northwest beers and coffee.
Well, here's the other thing that's cool too. You deal with a little bit of seafood too. Yes.
Yes, I do.
So these are not just small boats.
Or
We're coming
the
after
poor Jeffs
jets.
out there.
We're coming after jets today. Maybe I'll switch it to Thailand. I don't know. But these are deluxe 100-foot tour vessels that they have indoor seating, outdoor seating. So if you're feeling a little queasy in the stomach, you need to go outside, get some fresh air, you have that. You're feeling a little chilly, go inside. It'll be great. And with a larger ship, it's going to minimize the amount of chop that you're feeling, which this is the premier way to watch whales. And having that narration of expert guides that not only do they know where the whales are, but they know all the fun facts. Bring your family with you, and then you're going to have a great experience that you're going to like.
A great package. I'm looking at the Optria. I'm just going to peek. I'm waiting for the little drop-down box to say that people are bidding. You can do that. You can do it now through the Optria app. Make sure that you're registered. Make sure you know your information. So all you can do is one click button bid, and you can also do something called by proxy bidding, where you can set your max limit, and then it'll just automatically bid for you up until that moment. So if you're thinking, oh, I really want that, but I need to step away and make dinner or go take care of my kids right now or something, don't worry, you can set your max bid. All right, let's keep it moving along. Number 5. The VI Resort in Torres, Mazatlan, Mexico, accommodations for 7 nights.
It's 1 week. It's amazing.
thinking about being out of my house for 7 nights. Sounds glorious. All right, let's look at this. This resort offers you 7 nights accommodations in a 1-bedroom condominium unit at Torres Mazatlan. Reservations may be scheduled up to 10 months in advance on a space available basis. Mazatlan has miles of pristine beaches, rich history, and bountiful outdoor activities. You'll find endless ways to spend your days, from visiting the historic sites of one of the oldest inhabited areas in Mexico to relaxing in the surf and sun of the Zona Dorado Golden Zone. Okay. Sipping margaritas, mango margaritas at La Palapa, their on-site restaurant and bar. While planning your next day's activities, resort amenities include barbecue, convenience stores, fitness center, hot tub, outdoor pool, laundry service, tennis courts, volleyball, and free Wi-Fi, and being out of your house.
Boom.
For 7 nights. All right. This item. There's more details on our Austria app, so make sure you go there and check on this item. But this is Jack Walker's vacation product. I don't personally know Jack Walker, but I've been told it is very special. Like Jack, I can say
Jack Walker.
that. I mean,
Jack Walker wouldn't go. This isn't Tulsa, Oklahoma. This is Mazatlan.
this is Mazatlan.
Mazatlan.
And if you can book 10 months out, you can go ahead and, you can think in advance. All right.
So here's one thing. Kate. What if I'm not a resort person?
I mean, I don't understand that, but
Do
okay.
I have to stay on the resort?
No.
No! Man, you go to Old Town, you can walk around the city, you can shop, you can interact with the locals. This is a great place to hang your hat. You can cook your own food if you're worried about going out and about. You can enjoy all the festivities that come with this fantastic resort. But there are so many opportunities around. You can go fishing, go sport fishing,
Yeah.
catch a marlin, I think.
Yep. Up to 10 months from now, there's going to be a lot of things that you might or might not want to be doing. You might want to just be by the pool, by the beach, or you might want to be out going out. But
You might just want to order 80 tacos, give them to new friends that you like.
the main thing is, you're going to go somewhere, okay? You're going to go to another place. And if you live in the Pacific Northwest, if you're joining us from anywhere in our region, you're going to understand that Mazatlan's weather is very different than Bellingham or Pacific Northwest in general weather. So, again, priceless package. All right, let's keep going. Because, you're going to need to get there. You're going to need to go somewhere. And how do we get places?
How do we get places? By train.
Yeah! Is there a train that goes to Mazatlan?
I don't know.
What about by plane?
Ooh. Our next item, item number 6,
Yes.
is 2 Alaska Airlines tickets valued at $2,500. Now, let me just start before I give the whole spiel here. These are not companion fares. These are not standby tickets. These are not things that you have to wait for your uncle to sign it over to you and then you have to pay him a little bit extra. No. These are no reservations. Alaska Airlines tickets to fly. Enjoy 2 tickets on Alaska Airlines, each valued at $1,250, valued for any main cabin round trip flight.
Yep.
So Alaska Airlines, they don't just fly regional. They're not SunWest. This is Alaska Air. I'm just coming for them.
Wow.
No, Alaska Airlines flies to over 115 destinations with an average of 1,200 daily flights across the United States, into Mexico, Canada, and Costa Rica. Not only that, there are no blackout routes.
No blackout.
It is amazing. So the vouchers, I will say, need to be ticketed before March 21st of 2022. That is 1 year. So maybe you want to let COVID settle down a little bit. That's fine. You just need to get your ticket within a year from now.
Yeah.
And sure, maybe you want to fly to Costa Rica. Maybe you want to fly to Portland. Portland seems like an odd choice. But well within your rights. You can go anywhere that Alaska Airlines flies, as long as it's not with one of their code share flights. So first class paid upgrades or mileage plan upgrades are allowed. Standard baggage fees apply. No blackout dates. That's the amazing part. And we can send this anywhere to you. If you are watching this from Arlington, Virginia, you can buy a ticket, we will ship it to you.
I mean, I know personally because she just texted me and it popped up on my screen because I got excited about it. My best friend who lives in Phoenix, Arizona, is watching tonight, and I'm thinking she's probably going to bid on this so she can fly here to visit us, me. So watch out for Holly. She's going to start bidding. I know it.
Always come out.
Holly, please, just if you can come and visit. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to cry. It's fine. It's
Yeah.
fine. I haven't seen her in a truck. It's fine. That's great. So we're really thankful for Alaska. Now, if we were in our live auction, this item goes first. It's like it's gone. We try every year. We've never been. Maybe this is the year. This might be the year.
Yep, you could not be more correct. We buy a raffle ticket, and at the virtual auction. I mean, at the regular auction, you can buy a raffle ticket. Everybody pays. I think it was $20. $25. You buy a raffle ticket, and you hope that your name gets called. What's the first thing that always comes off the board right away?
Yep.
Alaska Airlines.
Because if you win that raffle, you get to pick any of these items. You just automatically win it.
Something to look forward to next year. I personally can't wait. But this
This
way,
one-
you don't have to worry about somebody else snagging that item.
Yeah.
No. You get a chance to bid on it right now. Now's the time to get competitive, folks. Now is the time that we want to say, hey,
People are aching to travel. I
Like,
can see this one. This
I'm
one's gonna
sorry,
be-
Holly. No, I'm getting it for me. I want to
I
go
know
see.
I'm flying to you. That's what I heard him say, and it's on camera, so we all heard him. All right. Speaking of our auction, our in-person auction that we have every year, it is held at the Swinomish Casino, and that is our next package, number 7, Swinomish overnight bundle with 13 Moons gift certificate. And the winner of this package will enjoy a one-night stay at the Swinomish Lodge, set in a stunning location overlooking Via Bay in Anacortes, Washington. Experience the highly acclaimed 13 Moons fine dining restaurant on site with a $50 gift certificate. This package supplies the perfect getaway with the finest in entertainment, accommodations, gaming, and dining. And if you've never been to this hotel and casino, the Swinomish, when they say overlooking Via Bay, I mean they mean like sitting on the bay, in the bay almost. So it is the most beautiful views there. We love going there every year. It's one of our favorite things. Now I do want to mention that this package is valid through the end of September of this year. So if you're bidding on this, get ready to pack your bags to head down there whenever you want between now and September. It'll be available.
And 13 Moons is an amazing restaurant. Some of the best steaks. They've got amazing food. Here's what you do. You check in. You go downstairs. You play some games. Maybe it's the slots.
We
Maybe
like craps.
you like craps.
We like craps.
Fun to say, fun to play.
Yeah.
You go there, you do a little bit of gambling. You say, maybe I need to take a break. Let's head over to 13 Moons.
Yep.
Get some food. Think about our decisions. Then you go back out and gamble because you're all loaded up with steak and ready to go.
Or you can drive to beautiful historic La Conner, downtown La Conner. It is one of my most favorite local towns. You can just walk up and down the sidewalks there. The Skagit Valley flower fields, we're coming up on tulip time here. It's just south of us here in Bellingham. We have Skagit Valley, the tulip fields, and then there's also golfing, and of course, Anacortes. The ferries are right there. So if you didn't get that whale watching trip, you can take a break from the casino and the hotel and drive over to Anacortes, hop on a ferry, walk on, and go over to Friday Harbor. There's so much to do in this area. This is an excellent package. I highly recommend.
All right, we're going to move on to live auction item number 8. This one, I would really want to do.
Me too.
We love Camp Kirby.
Love Camp Kirby.
This is a sunset dinner for 8 at Camp Kirby. The value, $400, but really they should put priceless
Yeah.
because you can't just book dinner at Camp Kirby. No. This is something special. So you're going to enjoy the magic of the Camp Kirby sunset with, I think we can both agree, is one of the best.
It is the best.
You can
Like-
sit out there, enjoy a great meal, sit with some friends, watch the sun slowly fall. Maybe you throw rocks into the water at the same time.
Yep.
I don't know. But it is absolutely gorgeous there. So you're going to have an exclusive sunset dinner for 8 people at Camp Kirby. Soak in the stunning views of 47 acres of forest, grasslands and beach that spread 1.5 miles along the Via Bay. Bring yourself and 7 guests to enjoy a delicious surf and turf menu and keep your eye out for jaw-dropping wildlife such as bald eagles. What?
Oh, Dan loves the Eagles.
I love eagles, herons, and friendly families of deer. Now we can attest the deer are there.
Yeah, and so are the Eagles, actually.
They are-
We have been there when they have been great about us.
Yes, they fly around. One time we saw an eagle fight. I made all the kids stop this crap that they were doing. I'm like, look, guys, eagles are fighting. And they're like, cool. And then they were going back to, making
Not as
dream
interested
boats.
as we
No,
were.
no. But this is an amazing opportunity because this is not something that you can buy. This is something that you can build a lasting memory. And surf and turf, let's be honest, that's pretty fantastic.
We got to go to Camden Camp this fall at Camp. We got to go and stay as a family, and that was so wonderful because we got to have a meal at Camp Kirby as a family. And I'm just thinking about how much better it would be to have friends with us, another family join us, and then also not do the cooking, have someone else cook for us, and enjoy the sunset. And if you've never been to Camp Kirby and experienced the sunset at Camp Kirby, you have not experienced a sunset. I feel very confident in saying that you're going to be blown away by the view.
You're going to taste food in the meal.
Absolutely. And there will be time too for you and your guests to go explore camp, check out the 2 different beaches. It's really fun at Camp Kirby because it's the very tip of Samish Island. So one of the beaches is kind of filled with really beautiful rocks, and then if you come around the bend to the other side, it's like Seashell City. It's really cool. Tons of beachwood, seashells, lots to explore. The trails are accessible to a lot of people. You don't have to be a hiker to get through the woods there. You can see a lot, and you might even catch a glimpse of a fairy circle and Snow White. I'll tell you where it is. You can find her out in the woods. One of our favorite things. Yes.
Well, I think we are ready for one of my favorite events because I personally love giant thermometers.
Yes.
Yes. There's nothing that I like seeing more than watching a thermometer filled to build a goal. It's like when you rip off single chains of a daisy chain. You just get to that last one and we're so close.
It's like the end of the school year countdown or something like that. But this is going filling up the thermometer on the Altria site. We're going to do the paddle race, which we would do at our in-person auction as well. But we're going to do it virtually right now. We're going to do it.
This is the perfect event for somebody that's like, I don't want to travel. I've got all the stuff that I need, but I do want to help support kids. This is the portion that is perfect for you. So we really want everybody to donate because there is a chance that you may not win that item.
Yeah.
This is a great way to still show your support for Campfire, for the Samish Council, and for Camp.
Yeah. And all the funds of this paddle raise will go to the maintenance and improvement of Camp Kirby, which we're really grateful for because we've been to Camp Kirby several times, and we have just watched every time the dollars of our donations that we have after we've attended our auctions in action at Camp Kirby, even enjoying the brand new beautiful bathrooms that we got to experience this spring or last summer. I mean, it was like we were so excited because we knew it was such a big thing we were trying to raise money for, and to see it in place and all done and ready for kids to use and for us to use, it was really cool. Our kids were, you've never seen kids so excited for a bath.
And it also goes to support some of the things that maybe aren't as sassy and fun, and like there is nothing worse than having a camp with a non-functioning section. One of the great things that came from previous auctions is we got to replace the septic tank.
Yeah.
Yep.
Super important.
Very
Super
important.
important
You don't
for
want to camp without a working septic tank. Trust me.
And the maintenance and maintaining and updating from there, we rely on all of you and us to donate. So right now, please go to the Osprey site and we're doing donations.
Yep. Let's show that raise the paddle thing.
Yes. All right, welcome back. I've got the thermometer here, and we are just over our goal. We have a goal to raise $10,000 for Camp Kirby. We are currently at $5,985. I would really love it if anybody out there watching right now could hop on and let's get some donations going right now. I know that any amount can help, honestly. Let's even get it to let's see if we can even get it to 6,000 and keep it going while we're keeping it going.
Keep that momentum going. Because here's the great thing about the paddles is, let's say, oh man, this bid is locked out. Oh, I lost this auction item. Well, great news is you are already planning on spending that $1,200 on something. Just put it towards Camp Kirby. We're ready to spend it anyway.
That's right.
Yeah, but this is absolutely critical. These are the things that are just the building blocks of Camp Kirby. Let's really team together and give these donations.
All right, I'm going to keep this in my hand so that I can do any shout outs, okay? Because I really, really want everybody to keep that bidding going, even while our lovely faces are still on your screen. All right, so I wanted to keep it moving along.
Let's go to
And
number
number
9.
9, I love this. This is a work party package, okay? So we're getting to spring. We're getting into the summer months. It's been an interesting winter. We've had some snow. We've had some windstorms. Your yard, your landscape, you might need a little touch up. Okay, so this is the package for you. You want to bid on this. It's old-fashioned elbow grease, right? Let us help you make your landscape dreams come true with 4 hours of a yard work service performed by our own Campfire Samish and Camp Kirby family within Skagit or Whatcom County. Whether it's mowing, trimming, digging, or planting, we are up to the job. We know that a yard can be a source of pride for any homeowner, and we are here to help make your landscape, your properties, crowning jewel. So this is really, I love this, because not only are you getting to experience the true heart of a campfire member in that fact that they're just like, we want to come, we want to do some work, we want to help out anybody who bids on this. But your yard's going to look amazing, and you won't have to work the finger. You get 4 hours. 4 hours is a long time. That's a lot of work.
And it's a team doing
Yes.
4 hours.
Yes.
This isn't me going out into my yard and pretending like I'm working, but really looking at my phone. I love this item. I want this item. A lot of people, their yard is their joy. Not so much for me. I'd be happy with a gravel patch, just enough for my dog to go. So, but I do have a yard, and it does need to be maintained. But I don't want to get my hands hurt. These are artists' hands. These are not rough, calloused hands like Olaf, the camp counselor. No.
Nate, doing maintenance all
Doing-
over Camp Kirby.
Yes. No. I want this item. I hate yard work. This is, everybody wins with this one. Campfire wins. I win. You win.
Yeah, and I also want to mention this would be a really great package to give to somebody. So if you've got somebody in your life who maybe is elderly or isn't able to take care of their own landscape on their own, and you know that they would just really benefit from somebody coming by, win this and send this group over to that person's house. That's a true gift too. I mean, you're giving a campfire, Sam, that you get Kirby, and you'd be giving a gift to someone with an elderly parent or just someone in your life you know who just isn't able to do the work. So keep
Well,
in mind.
and the great part is too, they're bringing their own tools. So that is excellent. I don't personally own an air but if they're coming, they have that stuff. So you're already saving
Yeah,
$200.
we need that because once I found my husband in the front yard using an old bread knife. I'm not kidding you guys. A bread knife to create an edge. And the thing of it is, after 4 hours of using a bread knife, he only made it halfway. So we have a front yard with a halfway trimmed. I mean, you can walk by our house, you'll see it. It's like clearly someone did some work and then they got tired and they were done. But
Just
4
seen where it
hours.
started.
I
The bread
mean,
knife was an upgrade.
I mean, kudos to him for being creative. I mean, that's a campfire mind right there. He's like, how can I solve this problem? Bread knife, old bread knife. But listen, that is the reason why he's super pumped about this. So if you want this item, before we bid on it, go now, bid on it before we snatch it up. Because clearly we need help.
We are
need help.
willing to go broke to acquire these
Just to
things.
not do the yard
Just to
work.
not do the hard work.
Same dance.
So
dance.
we're coming for you. That's
Yes.
what we're saying. The great part is that they'll do the general maintenance. They'll plant your flower pots. They'll provide cleanup. They'll sweep walkways. They'll edge. They'll do all of that
Yep.
stuff. You really just kind of have to point and shoot. Just say, hey, help us out with this part, and it's the perfect item, really. Okay, now I am excited about number 10.
I know, Dan's very excited.
One thing that I do is I love wearing tongs.
Oh.
Hand me some tongs. Those are campfire
Hold
sticks.
on.
Those are not tongs. But she is going to hand me some stuff. Okay, this is a grill package. Well, this is actually like a grill scrub brush, but there is so much more that comes with it. So you're going to save time on grilling with this package, add a unique flavor to your food, and enjoy a lovely brew while you're at it. This package is perfect for those long summer days spent outside with your loved ones and enjoying your own barbecue favorites. So you start off, you pick up a beautiful piece of fish to start grilling at Skagit's own fish market, known for their superior quality seafood that is all locally caught. This isn't coming from the Atlantic, being shipped by train, and then when you get it, it's all falling apart, but not in a good way. No. This is locally caught fish. You're supporting local fishermen, local businesses, and it's going to be delicious. And then don't forget the beers from Other Lands Beer, serving up unfiltered waters, farmhouse ales, and modern pale ales fresh from the tap. Now this place, Other Lands, it's a hidden gem. If you haven't been there yet, just let's say you can't bring this up. Go visit these sponsors that are donating items. Go visit the fish market. Go visit Other Lands Brews, Other Lands Beer, and help support them because this was absolutely a fantastic donation. Now, okay, so you get the fish, you get the beer, you get the barbecue tools. I'll stop blaming it.
I feel like I might lose an eye. It's just
It
my
does have the
height.
sharp edge.
But it's good for really taking care of this awesome grill that you're going to get.
You gotta do it.
You're going to be able to maintain it.
So you don't see the grill because, quite frankly, lugging it over here, it's going to be really noisy.
Yeah.
But there is a great charcoal grill that has been donated by Lowe's. Thank you very much, Lowe's. And with a simple attachment, you can add a smoker to it as well. You've got Skagit's Fish Market gift certificate for $50. You can get some great fish for $50. $50 to Other Lands Beer. Now, let's say you don't feel comfortable like dining in person or drinking in person. This is a gift card. You can go there. They have beers to go. You can get yourself a growler. You can get some fancy reserve beers from them. It's fantastic. And then you get 4 free Organic Valley item certificates donated by Organic Valley. Thank you so much for that.
This is great. And it should be mentioned that this particular item, there's a no shipping option. So you do need to be local for this stuff. You need to be able to get it to you so that you can.
So we are not going to ship a oversized grill. Very sorry. Holly done with this. Okay, I'm excited to pass this one off to you, Kate, because I know personally that our kids are incredibly disrespectful of the rules.
Absolutely. In fact, one of my daughters refuses to sit in the other sister's seat because of the mess she makes in her seat. So this brings us to this next package, and which, by the way, before I mention this car package, we did not, everybody. We are up to $6,135 on that thermometer. Okay, again, yeah, it's like having a sound machine
I know.
right next to me. I love
Like
that.
the police academy guy. Way less talented.
You're talented too.
Oh, please.
This is not the Hallmark Channel, Dan. Let's keep it going. Okay, $10,000. Let's get there. Can we get as close as we can to $10,000 before we are done? And we're a little more than halfway through sharing some of these items with you. So I just wanted to mention that. Now, the car care package, number 11. Whether you are gearing up for a summer road trip or hoping to undo the damage and dirt from years of kids, pets, and accidents, this is the complete package to restore your car to its like-new condition and keep it that way. From tire detailing and exterior car wash fluid to high-quality interior mats and all-weather car tools, this package is sure to refresh your vehicle from top to bottom, inside and out.
It's
All right.
summer road trip season. This is a
Yes.
time where people, they want to get out and drive. But do you want to start your road trip with a back seat full of Cheerios and old stale French fries that your kids are probably going to eat?
Probably.
No. For your kids' safety, you want this car care.
Yes.
Okay, tell them what's inside.
All right, inside. Okay, I don't know my Vanna. I don't. Inside, Black Magic and I can't do it like that. We're just gonna read it. Okay. Black Magic Intense Tire Wet Spray, Black Magic Pro Shine Protectant, a 4-piece format set, 50-inch Super Duty Snow Broom, Rain X Sport Free Car Wash Silver Express Car Detailing Package, and 2 auto glass cleaner cans and window hammer. All right. I mean, all donated by Final Touch Auto Spa, deals only in is it Lewis Auto Plus, not Lewis Auto Plus? Yes. This is also, again, should be mentioned, there's a no shipping option for this one because this is car detailing here local to us.
So this is a kit. So yes, you are going to need to do these things yourself. This is not a detailer that's coming to you and
Yeah.
working on your car. But the tire wet spray. You want to make your car look pretty dang new. You get some of that nice wet
That's the way
spray.
to do it.
Yep, you need that Pro Shine protectant. New floor mats. Mine, I've had them for a year, already destroyed. Thanks to my kids and thanks to, you got muddy boots. We live in the Northwest, you wreck them.
Yeah.
The snow broom, that's super important. Car wash, and then you got the car deal. Ooh, actually, that car detailing package, that might be something really cool
Yeah,
too.
it's a Silver Express car detailing.
Ooh,
That's why it's non-shippable. So,
fair enough.
listen, before we go on a road trip, Dan can attest to this. I usually, I know it doesn't make sense to want to start with a big car before we are going to spend so much time in the car, but it always feels better to start with a clean street. This is a really great idea if you're going to be taking a road trip or going somewhere. And honestly, I love that it's not just giving you here's the clean car, but here's also how you're going to keep it clean and be able to keep it out.
Okay, so after you are done driving, our next item is perfect for you. You're not going to want to drive for a while after you have this item. Number 12 is the Booze Bonanza, valued at $507. The winning bidder of this item will not only have a fully stocked liquor cabinet, they will also gain a brand new cart. Now, Kate and I, you guys can't see this. I'm sure that they have a great picture of it. But this cart,
We're looking at it right now.
OMG. This is a sturdy gorilla cart. I'm looking at it. It'll be perfect for all the yard work stuff that I'm probably not going to do, but I'm going to loan it to the people that are coming and working with me. What I will do is I'm going to just walk around the neighborhood with this cart full of booze and make a whole bunch of new friends. So let me tell you about this
Yes.
stuff. From hard liquor and spirits that are long-loved favorites to new and innovative recipes and mixers, this phenomenal cart is filled with local and classic libations that will fill in, I don't know how to say it, I'm going to say satiate anyone's palate. I've got the tech people nodding. Thank you to my
Thank you.
college education. Good thing that this package is complete with wheels and easy to move. You're going to want to be careful though, because this thing is filled to the brim. Now
To
I'm
the
going to
brim.
show you. This is just one sample. Now you're like, oh, it's a cart full of booze, or is it just mini bottles? Is it just 6-packs of Bud Light? Oh no. This is herb cider, Walter de Bellingham, fantastic stuff. Private, reserve, oak-aged cider, hard cider, 100% out. I almost said 100% alcohol. It's 100% organic apples, and this is a great business. It's one of many that have donated. I'm going to list off some of the things on here.
Yep.
Teton cider, fantastic stuff. Bellwood gin, that stuff. If you have not had it before, Bellwood is amazing. It is like butter. It goes so tasty. Fireball cinnamon whiskey. You want to become everybody's best friend out on the golf course? Bring a little bit of Fireball with you. We've got that amazing Gorilla Garden cart donated by Lowe's. Thank you so much. Jack Daniel's Tennessee whiskey, herb cider alcohol bundle. So it's not just one bottle like that; it's a whole bunch. You've got 192 Brewing Company, their alcohol package that they provided. Bailey's Irish Cream, Waterbrook Chardonnay, Crater Lake Rye whiskey. If you want to make a great Manhattan, grab some Crater Lake Rye whiskey. Milagro Silver Tequila, Canadian whiskey, and some of these are not just like standard 750 milliliter. This is 1.75 liters of really premium stuff, and then absolute vodka. This deal, I think they might have underestimated.
I absolutely.
I don't think it's actually worth $500 and some dollars. I think it's worth way more. Thank you so much. There were about 10 different people that came.
Absolutely, yeah, a lot of different.
Yes.
And this one honestly, that gorilla cart. Okay, I know that the feature of this package is the booze, right? It's the booze bonanza, but that gorilla cart is incredible. I can only imagine it. I'm thinking about going to the park and toting all the things, like all the stuff. It is really great. We love to camp, obviously, but we also, Camp Kirby. We like to go camping, so this is going to be great for that. We can just put all of our stuff in it, walk down the beach, tote everything around. I love it. All right, I
It can
just
hold 600 pounds.
600 pounds.
It's like 2.5 of me just sitting in a gorilla cart.
I mean, my kids are gonna be like, see, you can pull us in it. We don't care for 11 and 9.
Yeah.
Not happening, girls. I know they're watching it. Before we move along, I just want to pause for a second. Let's take a look at this thermometer. We are less than $300 from reaching 7,000. Can we get there before we move on at the end of this episode? So I'm going to talk about this next auction item. And by the time I'm done talking about it, Dan and I are sharing, I would love to see this thermometer. So please take a moment while we're chatting. Go to the Altria site or the app, make a donation for our paddle raise. It's a flat donation that's going for the care and maintenance of Camp Kirby. Okay.
You can donate more than once. Let's say you're just feeling the mood. You're feeling giving. You're feeling generous.
Yes.
Hey, I already donated $20.
Do it.
Let me do another 20.
Do it again.
Boom.
Every time Dan does, no, I'm just kidding, says whatever, you're donating. It's the opposite of the Booze Bonanza game. It's the donate for the paddle race game. So I'm just saying, if you were doing it for every time I talk with my hands, we would be at that goal already.
Yep. If you donated $100 for every bad joke I made, we would already be at 11,000.
Ooh, I see Dana she just made a bid on one of the other auctions. Hey, I can see you donating. I can see you making bids.
Somebody's got to beat Dana.
Who wants me to shout out their name? Do it now. Go bid. Okay. Listen, we were just talking about the bananas. So that, we mentioned some local places. So our next package, number 13, is the Bellingham Tap Trail. Taste superior local flavor at every stop you make throughout Bellingham. Meet with the people who share their passion for craft beer in every pour and experience what makes craft brewing such an important part of Pacific Northwest culture. Now, we've got some donations here from
Herbs.
Herb. I just want to make sure I say that right. Herb Cider. We got a gift card for $25. Stemma Brewing gift card, $50. Twin Sister Brewing gift card, $50. Chuckin' Up Brewery and Kitchen gift certificate for $20. Colson Brewing Company gift card for $25. Colson Brewing merch pack. Hello. Love that. Boundary Bay Brewery gift card for $50. Now, this is really great. Now, one of the things you can do with the Bellingham Tap Trail is you can get one of their passports. They have a little passport, you see, and you can pick it up at any of the 30 locations that participate, and then carry it with you wherever you go, and you can make sure to get a stamp at each of the different locations that are shown in there. And once you have at least 4 stamps, okay, so you get 30 locations. Once you get 4, come on, you can do that, all right? Head to one of our reward redemption locations, and you can trade your stamps for Tap Trail prizes. That's really cool.
And here's the other great part about this. Let's say, okay, one, don't feel comfortable going and being inside.
Yeah.
Totally fine.
Yep.
All of these places sell their goods to go. And a lot of them, let's say you're not feeling comfortable, or let's say you don't drink.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, I don't like alcohol. A lot of these places have some amazing food. Stemma Brewing, they have pizzas brought over there by Elizabeth Station.
Yeah.
Yeah, Twin Sisters Brewing gift card. They have some great food.
Oh.
I want to get a Cuban sandwich.
Yeah, I love their fries. They come in like a
Yep.
It's so delicious.
Yep. The
Garlic.
fries,
Oh,
they're really, really good.
Oh.
Chuck It Up Brewery, they added a pizza oven. Mwah.
yes.
Great crispy crust on there. Colson, they've got some of the coolest merch. So you don't drink, but you want a really cool shirt.
Yep.
Great sweatshirt. That's
Yep.
a great spot for that. And Boundary Bay, community favorite.
Yep.
Standing the test of time. Great food. One of the best Rubens in town.
And they have a really great outdoor seating area too. So as we move into the spring and summer months, you can head on over there and sit outside, safe distance.
Go enjoy their fish fry.
Yeah.
So thank you so much to those sponsors that donated these amazing items.
Yes.
Can't wait for whoever gets this lucky item to be able to come and get you. Get you?
Get you.
They're coming for you.
I love it. Hey, we're making progress on that thermometer. All right,
Yes.
we're not there yet. I was
Where are
really
we at?
hoping we could get to 7,000. We're at $6,785. $6,785. That is awesome. But we know you're out there. We know you. Just stop what you're doing. Take a little break. Just do a little stretch. Stretch and hit that button. Hit the button. It says bid. It says,
Yep.
it says donate now. You can do it. All right.
Maybe have a glass of wine. Maybe two.
Oh,
Now's the time to make some crazy decisions.
we call
We're
that
missing out on the virtual option.
treat yourself.
Treat yourself.
Treat yourself.
Am I going to buy a Batman costume? I don't know. Am I going to donate to the paddle, raise the paddle park?
Yes.
Yeah. Am I going to put way too much on this item because I want that?
And if you can't tell, we want all of it.
We want all the things. We
All of
probably
it.
can't get them, but that doesn't mean that we're not going to try and top your bid.
It's true. Because again, this auction, these items are going to be open for bidding until 9 p.m. Pacific time.
It's
Okay.
time to get competitive. guys.
It's time. If you were one of those people that's like me in the in-person auction where it's like, okay, the blue table's closing, and I'm just like hovering the pen, that's like what's happening now. We're coming up on, it's closing in an hour. You don't want to wait until the last second because listen, I'm a teacher. We've been teaching virtually and now we're also in person, but listen, if things go wrong with technology when you don't want them to go wrong with technology, okay? So if you're waiting till the last minute, don't do that because that's probably when your computer's going to crash, die, something's going to happen, and it's going to crash. Do it now. Bid now. Do that by proxy bidding, right? Remember, you can set that max amount and it'll just automatically bid for you.
You can be irresponsible, responsible.
Oh, we're at 6,800. Keep
Hey-oh!
it coming.
Pew, 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 pew.
It's coming in. I love it.
Okay, this next item, we are
Yes.
very excited about this.
Yes.
This is the backyard package. So this package contains handcrafted cement and iron benches that are truly one of a kind to make your backyard stand out from the rest. Also included is a portable fire pit to make the magic and ambiance of a campfire without the hassle of digging and building your own. That's perfect. Let's say you're a renter. Your landlord, they're not going to let you dig a hole in your backyard, but a portable fire pit, it's probably going to work.
Yep.
So you can complete any future backyard renovation with the help of a durable yard cart. You guys know how much we love carts. We've
Art.
gone in depth, and it's collapsible for easy storage.
Ooh, I like
That way
that.
you can transform your backyard into your own place. Now, with the pandemic, we made the decision to invest in our backyard.
Yeah.
We don't go anywhere. We don't
No.
see people
We're eagles.
or eagles someday. But we did choose to invest in the backyard, and that is one of the best things that we do. So imagine yourself, you're cracking a reserve pour of herb cider from the auction item that you just won.
Yep.
You're sitting on your cement bench.
Yep.
You're enjoying the lovely landscape that all the volunteers from Camp Kirby came and did. And you are having your perfect oasis. So these items include the Coleman Camp Wagon, concrete concepts and design bench donated by Houston Floyce, a portable wood fire pit donated by Bellingham Ace Hardware. Thank you so much, Ace. It's the place where your hardware goes. Ace is the place where your helpful hardware is. Something.
Where your helpful
Little bit of
hardware store. I think
So,
that's it.
yeah. Free advertising. You're welcome, Ace. And the concrete concepts, design, and bench. That's two.
Yeah.
Good. Now, let's say you don't have a backyard. These things are still great. It's portable. You can go to a piece of public land. You can win the auction item at Camp Kirby, and they'll probably let you set up your own portable fire pit. But you don't have a backyard. That concrete bench.
Yeah.
That's perfect for indoor. It can be
It's versatile.
it's versatile. It could be a side table. Let's say you're
I love
tired
it.
of trying to put on your shoes and standing and keep falling over.
Oh,
Put it next to the doorway.
I feel like you're hinting to me that we also need that because we do need that.
Yeah.
We need that.
I have terrible balance. I can't keep doing
It's
that.
not my fault. You're a giant.
All right. let's move on
Yes.
to our very last option.
Okay.
Are we ready?
Listen, we're sitting at 6,810 on this one. Friends, let's keep it coming. Okay, we're coming up. We're going to talk about our last live auction item, and you're going to have a little less than an hour. You're going to have till 9 p.m. to keep the bidding going. All right. So we've got the Silver Reef Birdie Package. Ooh. Okay. Stay, play, dine, and golf at the Silver Reef Resort and Casino. This birdie package includes a one-night stay in one of their luxurious rooms with beautiful views of Mount Baker or looking towards the Salish Sea, a round of golf or two, including a golf cart and range balls, breakfast for two, and shuttle to and from the golf course. Okay, this does have some restrictions of blackout dates, so make sure you check that out on the Octave site if this is something you're interested in getting on. And I'm going to let Dan just talk a little bit about some of the things of value here, because I have gone golfing. I have taken lessons, and I've gone to an actual golf course once. And somebody, I'm not going to name names, would not let me get a golf cart. So right off the bat, I'm like, that's amazing. You're getting that. Yeah. So I'm going to let him talk more about it, because he's golfed more than I have. So he has a little bit more of an idea about what does this mean? What is this going to look like for someone who?
That's right. Let's break it down. So not only has the Silver Reef upgraded their hotel, they've made a ton of improvements. It is very COVID friendly. It's very safe. They have great both smoking and non-smoking areas for you to do some gaming. They have full table games, slots. They have multiple fantastic restaurants like the Silver Reef Steakhouse, which is absolutely fantastic. That is not included, but things at your disposal when you stay in these lovely rooms, whether it's looking out Mount Baker, that giant view of Mount Baker, or the sea, you can't beat that. The Loomis Trail was recently purchased by the tribe. Now, they have put a ton of work into making this not only one of the best courses in the region, but also one of the driest, which, if you don't like wet feet, you're going to want a dry course. It's fantastic. It's a difficult course, but still a fun course. You get the cart, which is a double bonus.
Yes.
You get the range balls to practice beforehand.
Yep.
And
that
you get
shuttle. Shuttle.
and you get breakfast for two. This one's a winner.
This is great. And again, I'm looking at this and going, yeah, this is a night outside of my house. Like, let's get out.
In a day outside of the hotel, playing golf, enjoying.
I love it.
Yep. And guess what? It's going to be quiet. It's going to be quiet. I've been in a house with family
what?
of four.
With what, Dan? What have
With
you been?
family of four.
What have you been in a house with?
The opposite of club.
This is awkward. I'm just kidding.
So those are our auction items. I
Yes.
think one thing that we need to go back to. That pound.
Yes.
We need to raise
okay.
it. I want to see that thermometer break.
Here I go. I'm gonna hit the refresh button. Let's see. Oh, I really hope. Moving up. $6,810. Nice. Ooh, Kristen. Oh, it went so fast. I couldn't say. Kristen just bid. Bid. That was fast. It shows up so fast. Listen, we've been talking about live auction items. Okay, there is more than just the things we spoke about. There are a lot of other items that we have not specifically shared about. So once you go to that Octave site, you're going to see these items as well as several other items. Some items are just straight purchase already, but don't worry, there's a lot out there. Even during this whole broadcast, we've had people bidding on all sorts of other items throughout this catalog. Catherine Scott just bid. Whoa, she just bid on the Mazatlan. Catherine, she's like, gotta get out of town.
Yep.
Listen, I keep saying that. Like, I know you're listening, but I can't see you and I can't hear you. I think it's the mom or teacher. Listen, sorry, I'm like talking at you. $650. I think what I saw. I think I saw a flash. I'm not sure. That is an incredible price for that mom.
And it's not going to stay there. So you better just start putting in the bids. Coming in, guns hot, working hard for it. Okay, so I think we should take a moment. Yep, take a moment. One, the bidding closes at 9. That is when it stops.
Yes.
But what does not close is the donations that you can make to the cause. So once again, let's say you weren't able to win anything. Dan and Kate beat you for every single item. Dan and Kate. You still have an opportunity to donate towards the maintenance and upkeep of Camp Kirby, Campfire Samish Council. I think, should we get serious though?
Yes.
This is an outstanding. It's something that came out a whole lot. We have been involved with Campfire here for.
I started Ella's first campfire club when she was in kindergarten, and she's a sixth grader. So it's been several years.
We have spent a tremendous amount of time with this organization. Not only is it incredibly well run, but it provides such great opportunities. My kids, the best part of their summer is going to camp. Every year after we pick them up, even with their very first camp, the response is always, I want to do 2 weeks next year. I want to stay
Yes.
longer this time. Why can't I go to 2 camps?
Yeah.
I need to sell more mint chips so I can go. I need to sell more
Candy. You guys see that
sell more candy so I can get more mint chips so I can go to camp.
Yeah.
And it's something that we really believe in. We love donating to this. And Campfire has truly changed the life of people.
And one of the items that you can donate to that is the Campfire Samish Council camp every year is a funded camps and resident camps for kids who are not able to pay part on their own. So make sure you check out that. If you're somebody who was impacted by a summer camp and you know the joy and the memories and all the kids, either social, emotional things that they get out of going to summer camp, then maybe you consider making a donation towards our camper team funds as well as making a donation to Campfire Samish.
And there are a few things we're never going to stop pushing for money because that's what we're here for.
Yeah.
But let's say that you have a hard time, it's been rough for you financially.
Mhm.
There are still great ways that you can help out. There are work parties at Camp Kirby that are going to be happening on Saturday, April 3rd, Saturday, April 17th, and Sunday, April 17th from 10 to 4. That's a great way. Hey, I don't have a whole lot of money to give, but I got a strong back and a good work ethic.
Yeah.
Then, hey, I'm going to come help out Camp Kirby.
And it's an excuse to get out to Camp Kirby, where, as we've mentioned, you've got the best views, you've got the beach, you've got the trails, all of that. Okay? So, and I think it was Sunday, April 8th. I think you said 17th. I just want to make
Saturday,
sure.
April 17th.
Sunday, April 18th. Okay? And let's talk about alumni camp. So Camp Kirby is constantly providing many opportunities for people to camp and experience camp. And we've got alumni camp going from July 23rd to the 25th. Who's an alumni? It's anybody who was or is a part of Campfire, whether you've attended camp, you're in a club, you worked for us, you served on the board, or you were just involved in another council. And so what a great opportunity to experience. And July 23rd to the 25th, that's going to be gorgeous weather out there. And just a reminder that day camps and resident camps for Camp Kirby are open right now. We already registered. We register on the first day. It opens in January 1st. We're like up in the morning registering. Make sure you do that. Register. It's looking good for camp. Camp's gonna happen.
Yes.
Obviously I don't work at the camp. I'm saying that because I'm willing it into happening. It's looking good.
So before we close out, just want to remind you,
Yes.
bidding closes at 9. Put in your proxies if for some reason you're worried.
Yeah.
Put in those max bids.
Yep.
Keep an eye on it. Keep
Yep.
hitting refresh. You want to win those items. And
Yeah.
please donate to our Raise the Pedal event. Let's break that thermometer.
Yes.
But we do want to close out by saying for the Mills family and also on behalf of Camp Kirby, Campfire Samish Council, our kids, and everyone that that gets so much joy in Camp Kirby. Thank you so much for being a part of this and for your donations already and for your kids to come and for all of your support. Just for you.
I will say, low key love to all my campfire friends out there.
Enjoy a video saying thank you to all of our sponsors.
Thank you and good night, everybody.